heavy snowfall shuts down modern agricultural operations and forces farmers indoors, Amish communities continue working their fields using techniques that turn winter's worst conditions into farming advantages. These ancient methods prove that traditional knowledge can outperform modern technology when nature demands resilience over convenience. Snow plowing. The sight of a 16-year-old Amish boy guiding a team of Belgian horses through deep snow while pulling a custom-built plow in -4-degree weather demonstrates the first winter farming trick that amazes outsiders. Horse-drawn snowplows manufactured by Pioneer Equipment of Dalton, Ohio, clear farm lanes and field access roads more effectively than modern machinery in many conditions. These horses navigate through snow depths that would immobilize tractors, creating pathways for essential winter farm work. The animals' natural traction and ability to sense dangerous ice patches makes them superior to mechanical equipment during treacherous conditions. Unlike motorized snow removal that fails during power outages or mechanical breakdowns, horse-drawn plows operate regardless of external conditions. Frost timing. Amish farmers possess an uncanny ability to read soil conditions and work frozen ground during precise weather windows that modern agriculture often misses. They plow on unfrozen ground during winter months whenever frost leaves the soil, even for brief periods between storms. This timing knowledge allows them to spread natural fertilizer and work fields when competitors cannot operate. The technique involves spreading manure on frozen ground before plowing so organic matter can be worked into soil as soon as conditions permit. This timing creates optimal soil preparation for spring planting while taking advantage of winter weather patterns that provide natural pest control and soil conditioning. Understanding soil temperature variations and frost penetration patterns allows Amish farmers to complete essential field work during brief temperature windows when modern farmers assume conditions are impossible. Horsepower. The mathematics of Amish horsepower reveals sophisticated resource management that works better in snow than mechanical alternatives. The general rule that one horse can effectively work 25 acres provides sustainable power that doesn't depend on fuel availability or mechanical reliability during harsh weather conditions. Teams are strategically rotated with fresh horses to prevent overwork while maintaining consistent power output throughout long winter days. This rotation system ensures animals remain healthy and productive while accomplishing necessary work that motorized equipment cannot complete in deep snow conditions. Horses provide additional advantages over tractors by avoiding soil compaction that occurs with heavy machinery on wet or frozen ground. This prevents soil damage while allowing farmers to work fields earlier in spring seasons when tractor access would create long-term agricultural problems. The daily production of 55 pounds of manure per horse creates continuous natural fertilizer that enriches soil throughout winter months. This organic matter improves soil structure and provides nutrients that become available during spring thaw periods. Manure spreading. Winter manure application using horse-drawn spreaders takes advantage of frozen ground conditions that prevent soil compaction while distributing organic matter for spring soil preparation. Horses pull fully loaded manure spreaders across fields that would be damaged by heavy tractors during wet or soft ground conditions. Spreading manure on frozen ground allows organic matter to remain on surface areas where freeze-thaw cycles break down materials naturally. This process creates optimal soil amendment that becomes available during spring growing seasons without requiring additional mechanical incorporation. The timing of winter manure application coincides with natural soil rest periods when biological activity slows, but organic matter continues decomposing slowly. This extended breakdown period creates more stable soil organic matter that improves long-term soil health and water retention capacity. Traditional spreading methods ensure even distribution without creating ruts or compaction zones that modern equipment produces on soft ground. The lighter weight and natural traction of horses allows field access during conditions when motorized spreading equipment cannot operate safely. Equipment adaptation. Amish winter farming relies on hand-forged tools and equipment designed specifically for durability and performance in harsh weather conditions. These tools emphasize craftsmanship over convenience, creating implements that maintain functionality when modern equipment fails due to cold temperatures or moisture damage. The integration of antique and adapted equipment allows necessary farming tasks from plowing to hay handling throughout winter months. Potato diggers from the 1,880 seconds and hay loaders from the 1,920 seconds continue operating reliably because their simple mechanical systems resist weather-related failures that plague modern computerized equipment. Equipment maintenance during winter months ensures optimal performance when spring work demands begin. The accessibility of mechanical components allows field repairs using basic tools and readily available materials rather than requiring specialized parts or electronic diagnostics. Natural materials used in tool construction resist temperature extremes and moisture damage that affects synthetic components. Wood and metal implements expand and contract predictably with temperature changes, maintaining structural integrity through repeated freeze-thaw cycles that damage modern composite materials. Crop rotation. Strategic crop rotation systems maintained by Amish farmers create natural soil protection and improvement that works effectively throughout winter months. The practice of following corn with oats, then hay or alfalfa, prevents soil erosion while building organic matter that protects fields during harsh weather periods. Rotation sequences ensure that soil nutrients remain balanced while avoiding the depletion that occurs with continuous single crop production. Different crop residues provide varying levels of soil protection, with some crops leaving stubble that traps snow for insulation, while others create soil structure that drains properly during spring thaw. Cover crops planted as part of rotation systems continue protecting and improving soil throughout winter months. Clover and rye planted in rotation help maintain soil structure while providing natural fertilizer through nitrogen fixation and organic matter incorporation. The elimination of synthetic inputs through proper rotation creates soil biology that remains active even during cold periods. This biological activity helps break down organic matter and maintain soil structure without requiring external amendments or mechanical manipulation. Animal power. The selection and management of draft animals for winter work demonstrates sophisticated understanding of animal capabilities and weather adaptation. Belgian and Percheron draft horses preferred by Amish farmers possess the size, strength, and cold tolerance necessary for heavy winter work without losing efficiency in harsh conditions. The number of horses used for specific tasks depends on soil conditions, equipment weight, and weather factors that affect pulling requirements. 2 horses can easily handle equipment weighing over 1,200 pounds without excessive strain, while larger teams tackle heavier implements or difficult ground conditions. Starting field work early in cold mornings takes advantage of animal comfort and energy levels while avoiding heat stress that affects performance during warmer periods. Animals naturally acclimate to cold conditions and often work more efficiently in winter temperatures than during hot summer weather. The relationship between animal power and ground conditions allows work to continue when mechanical equipment becomes stuck or creates excessive soil damage. Horses naturally adjust their pace and effort according to footing conditions, preventing the soil damage that occurs when tractors attempt to power through difficult conditions. Cover crops. Winter cover crop management creates natural soil protection and improvement systems that continue working throughout harsh weather periods. Cover crops like clover and rye actively improve soil health by preventing erosion while adding organic matter that enhances soil structure and fertility. Rotational grazing systems developed through cover crop management create grass varieties that withstand winter conditions while providing livestock feed during months when pasture growth stops. This integration reduces hay requirements while maintaining animal nutrition through extended grazing seasons. The root systems of cover crops continue working throughout winter months by preventing soil compaction and improving water infiltration rates. Deep root penetration breaks up hardpan layers, while organic matter from root decay improves soil structure for spring planting conditions. Natural soil protection provided by cover crops eliminates the need for expensive erosion control measures while building long-term soil fertility. The continuous soil coverage prevents wind and water erosion that removes topsoil during vulnerable winter periods when fields would otherwise remain bare. Timing systems. Working within natural light cycles creates sustainable farming rhythms that optimize both animal welfare and work efficiency during winter months. The limitation of stopping farm work at dusk due to horses lacking headlights forces time management that actually improves overall productivity and family life balance. Maintaining manageable acreage allows complete attention to soil health and crop quality rather than maximizing production through extensive mechanization. This approach ensures that all farming activities receive adequate time and attention rather than rushing through tasks to cover maximum acreage. Weather-dependent scheduling advantages allow Amish farmers to adapt quickly to changing conditions without the pressure of rigid mechanical schedules. The flexibility of animal-powered systems permits immediate response to optimal working conditions while avoiding damage from working during inappropriate weather. Daily routines structured around natural cycles create consistent patterns that animals and humans adapt to efficiently. This predictability reduces stress while ensuring that essential tasks receive attention during optimal conditions rather than forcing work during challenging periods. Community cooperation. Winter farming challenges are addressed through community cooperation systems that provide resources and labor beyond individual farm capabilities. Sharing equipment and lending implements during major tasks ensures that essential work continues even when individual farms lack specific tools or sufficient labor. Barn raising events demonstrate the organized and efficient nature of community cooperation that accomplishes major construction projects during winter months when individual farms have reduced workloads. These events combine practical assistance with social bonding that strengthens community relationships. Coordinated planning and preparation among community members ensures that essential resources remain available during emergency situations or particularly challenging weather periods. This cooperation includes sharing knowledge about optimal timing, technique improvements, and problem-solving strategies. Collective problem-solving approaches weather challenges through combined experience and resources that individual farms cannot match. The community knowledge base includes generations of winter farming experience that provides solutions for almost any weather-related farming challenge that occurs. Winter storage systems. Amish farms maintain sophisticated food and seed storage systems that continue functioning effectively throughout harsh winter conditions when modern refrigeration and climate-controlled storage facilities fail. Root cellars dug into hillsides maintain consistent temperatures between 32 and 40 degrees Fahrenheit using Earth's natural thermal mass, creating reliable storage that operates without electricity or mechanical systems. These underground storage facilities protect potatoes, carrots, apples, cabbage, and other produce for months while maintaining nutritional quality and preventing spoilage. Strategic ventilation systems prevent moisture buildup while maintaining optimal humidity levels for different crops stored in the same facility. Multiple storage rooms allow temperature and humidity customization for specific crop requirements. Seed storage systems preserve planting materials for spring crops using traditional methods that maintain viability rates comparable to modern climate-controlled facilities. Glass jars, wooden containers, and metal tins protect seeds from moisture and temperature fluctuations while allowing easy access for spring planting preparations. The positioning of storage facilities takes advantage of natural drainage and protection from extreme weather while ensuring access during heavy snow conditions. Underground construction provides insulation from temperature extremes while maintaining structural integrity during freeze-thaw cycles that damage above-ground storage buildings. These systems continue operating when power outages disable modern storage facilities, ensuring food security throughout winter months regardless of external conditions. Ice harvesting. Traditional ice harvesting operations conducted by Amish communities create natural refrigeration systems that provide cooling capacity for food preservation throughout summer months. Ice cutting from frozen ponds and streams requires precise timing and technique knowledge that modern farmers have largely forgotten, yet these methods remain more reliable than mechanical refrigeration during power outages. The process involves identifying optimal ice thickness and quality for long-term storage, typically requiring clear ice at least 12 inches thick for effective harvesting. Specialized hand tools and horse-drawn equipment cut, lift, and transport massive ice blocks to insulated storage facilities designed for maximum preservation efficiency. Ice storage houses built with thick walls and sawdust insulation maintain frozen conditions for 6 to 8 months when properly constructed and managed. Strategic layering techniques using organic insulation materials prevent melting while allowing access to ice supplies throughout warm weather periods. The integration of ice harvesting with other farm operations creates cooling systems for dairy operations, food preservation, and comfort during summer heat without requiring electrical power or mechanical refrigeration equipment. This natural cooling capacity provides backup refrigeration during equipment failures while reducing dependence on external energy sources. Understanding ice preservation principles allows families to maintain cooling capacity that modern refrigeration systems cannot match during extended power outages, creating food security and comfort that continues functioning regardless of infrastructure limitations.